My phone's always telling me what to do. So seriously, that kind of thing has got to stop. All right, so I'm running a little bit slowly tonight as I had a lot to do after work, like eat or something like that. Anyway, I have a little bit of allergies going on tonight, and having a little problem with my usual stuff that I have problems with. So anyway, it's been a good day. It's been beautiful weather. And I always look forward to my art nights. We've got a little bit of some art going on. I think her face fits in this little roll of tape. Like so. Yeah. Get some lights down here. And then we'll get started here in just a little bit. Hey, Mr. Jang. Mr. Jang's in the house. That's my man. That's my boy. He's my little guy. He may be taller than me, but Tony, you're my little guy. I look forward to streaming every night now because of you, giving me all that encouragement. Anyone needs some good encouragement, good advice, go to Mr. Jang's page on YouTube and enjoy the entertainment. Many, many types of entertainment. And what are we cooking up tonight? Well, I had so much fun with the last face, just kind of drawing it out, that I got inspired to just do another face. Although this one is not going to, I don't have a reference photo really. And so I'm just using like a beginning outline of a face, a girl face, of course, what I always do. And then that girl face is going to turn into a cooler girl face. I paid for that advertising. Jones, hey, how are you? It's so good to see you back. My awesome son, Mr. Jang, is in the house. Hopefully your weather's getting better up there a little bit. Tony, I hope so, because it's been a long winter, hasn't it? And we need me to put something in front of this camera. So here's some stuff. It's always good to have stuff to put in front of a camera. And I am a young lady. Thank you, Jones. You the man. Got all kinds of pencils. Ooh, a nice gel pen. I might be using that tonight. Let's see what that does. White gel, nice. And pencils and a pink pen. I don't know if I'll be using that. All right, so let's get to work. Your creativity is about to begin. And I'm going to put, well, I should put some tape down to hold it down a little bit. And I had an electric eraser somewhere. and I cannot for the life of me find it. It's like a black electric eraser. Eraser. Did I say eraser? Eraser. But I'll live without it and I'll just use my putty. So, Tony paid for that advertising. Yes. Maybe you did. I paid with blood and sweat and tears. Mostly tears. Definitely need to have tape on this. All right, so we're going to have like a little forest fairy. That's my intention. I love fairies. I love the forest. I love unicorns. And any kind of thing like that. And eyeballing this is not the easiest, but I am good at it. Zelf. Hi, Zelf. Hi, how are you doing tonight? Thank you for joining the stream. So awesome of you to stop in and say hello. That's what I do. I say hello. Hello, hello. So what kind of things do you do, Zal? Anything? Do you do some art? Oh, you took a nap and now you're up. Oh man, I would love a nap. I don't get nearly enough naps. I will tell you that. All right, we're just going to start here. Definitely. Let's get some eye going. Yeah, kind of focus a little bit here. Yeah, naps are good. So I think like anybody who can take naps are so lucky. I try to take them in my car while I'm driving. It doesn't work out very well. Not really. A little elf ear. And I have a vision of what's behind this little elf more than the elf itself. If you get my drift. And I hope everyone can hear me. Not while driving, lol. That's the only time I can really... I'm just kidding. I mean, I guess I'm excited. I used to have nothing going on, and now I have so much going on that I can't keep up with it. And yes, I'm very tired, and I could nap, but I'm also very happy. And so I think that is something that is very important as well. I'd be happier if I had just a teens more sleep and less work day. I tell you, these work days can really, 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 I don't know, stress you out, worry you out, whatever it is. It depends on what you do, I guess. So depending on what you do, and hopefully everyone does what they love to do. Who wants to tell me what they love to do? And try to make it nice. This pencil's really good. It is a Pilot Dr. Grip 0.5. And I do like this one. Found it somewhere. Gonna get a little shadowing down here. You know what I really need is more people. I need to have oh, what is it? Have like live models and start and doing live models, because doing real people is where it's at. All of this, oh, I found a picture on the internet, or I have an idea in my head. That's all good. Her face just a teeny bit longer. Oh, where did I put that pencil? My eraser. It was like 83 degrees here today. It was insane. It felt great though. It was really nice. I worked mostly in an air-conditioned room. Therefore, I did not get overly hot at all. I had to go outside and warm up. That's driving me nuts. Jones, are you still on here? Because I'd like to know where that electric racer went. Her ear's too messy for me already, so. And I got a little too much in her eye. I want a little less there. It's like once you get your base drawing, then you can really go for, you can see, what to build up on. So it's good to not have it too dark to begin with. This pencil happens to draw very dark. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I'm definitely going to use that for my darks sketches, while using my other favorite pen for my light sketches. Or pencil, I suppose. Jones, don't remember. I know we're drawing the awesome guitar. Can't remember if it's my art room or my living room. Oh yeah, here we go. Now I got another idea. This is good. Now let's make it like a little pixie fairy here. I really enjoyed drawing out my idea on paper. And then being able to paint it. And I don't know if anyone here saw it. Zelf, did you see that painting, the last one I did? I still have some finishing touches I want to put on it, but it started out pretty rough, I guess, crudish. Gonna have some trees here in the back. So I'm lightly doing these trees. See if this is close enough. So we're going to have quite a few trees coming down, like branches with leaves and such. I think I have some really good memories from being in the forest. Camping, hiking to waterfalls. Being in the forest was wonderful. All the nice smells. You could identify different mushrooms, different types of ferns. There's blackberries, blueberries, all kinds of edibles, natural edibles. Thinking my electric eraser is very close to me, but I'm giving up on that for now. I'm going to try not to erase too much. Oh, I don't know, maybe she should have a little hat, like a leaf. Oh, a wreath. Oh, a leaf wreath hat. That would be perfect for this little forest fairy. Kind of wanted that to go more this way. I'm just kind of going as I feel. I like to draw like my hand just goes, I feel like going this way. Eraser could be in, oh yeah, it could be in there. Better maybe. I don't know, somewhere, maybe the living room. It's fun to use though. And like I said before, I always practice drawing, and I do too many details. So what I'm working on is trying not to focus on too many details. I'm kind of liking this crown idea a lot. The leaf. Is it a crown, do you call it? What do fairies call it when they just wear a crown of leaves on their forehead or sticks or whatever they do? Whatever it is they do. They do stuff. Make this one a little bigger. Now my other drawing I did, I finished up last week. That was totally thought out beforehand. And I think we're going to have like little maple leaves coming down, like, I don't know, maybe like this. Do they see maples have like 5 leaves, not 3? I guess this is going to be ivy. Ivy has 3 leaves. And we'll go around the tree. There we go. I haven't drawn ivy for a long time either. And I am feeling tired, so I'm probably going to keep this short tonight. We'll get a good idea of what the painting's going to be like and look like and that kind of thing. I got some leaves, I've got some ivy. I don't know what I have, but it's fun looking. And let's see, this is going to be going under, and this one will be going over. And the ivy is going to go around. You gotta kind of keep track of where your ivy is going and where it's coming from. And that is for sure. See what over here, under there, came up through underneath, kind of over, under. Now it should be going over. No, under, so it should go over. There we go. Let's go over the top there. That's my thought process. Hey, sis! Mana Azad! Hi, y'all. Oh, if it ain't that's good sister Wendy popping her little head in. So good to see you. Mana, Mr. Jang was on here earlier. I don't know if he still is, but that was quite a nice, pleasant surprise. Surprise isn't the right word, but that's the only word I can think of at the moment. So how was your day? Did you have good weather today? I keep hearing about snowstorms and stuff, so I'm hoping it's not too stormy for you, wherever it is you are. This is nice. I like it. So you started a little damp, ended wet, and it's raining. Now it sounds awful. Just awful. Oh, I'm so sorry. I remember that weather, though. That rainy Pacific Northwest weather. It was damp and dreary a lot of times, that's for sure. I'm a little tired. So now I put that back on. So that's going over that one. And then we're just going to have this ivy kind of come right back around to somewhere. So it's going under. Now it needs to go over something. And that could probably be another tree branch. So let's make another tree branch. This is going to be a bigger branch. That comes off of this larger tree we're putting right back here. And we'll give it a little bit of shading. Although we do want to keep our vine showing. Yeah. All you can wear in Seattle area is like rubber boots, rubber jackets, umbrellas, or you just go out and play in the rain and stomp around in it with your bare feet. That's always a fun option. When I was a kid, I used to do that. When I lived in upstate New York, we had some really good rain and a lot of really fun times playing outside in the woods in the good old days. And I can tell you that much. So yes, I'm making this up as I go. This isn't one that I've really planned out. I just wanted to get the little elf face going on. And is that very seeable? Are you able to see that very well? Because I am drawing up toward the top a lot. Let's see, is that, if you can see that better. That should work. Are you going to put pointed ears on her? Yes, actually, that's why I was looking for my electric eraser because I got too much garbage there. So I got it's right here somewhere. And Mr. Jones, it is not where we thought it might be. Mr. Jones and me. Nope, it is not. I know, can you guys even hear me? I'm not in the same room. Okay, so I give, it's not in the bedroom, it's not in the kitchen, it's not in my art room. I think Mr. Jones stole my eraser. Yes, how big are pointed ears? Wendy, that's the question. How big are pointed ears? I don't want them too big. When I was doing it, I had it real nice. But like I'm working on angles. And this is the wrong pencil. And so with these angles, I want her ear to be at least up here, I guess. But I'm also having these points. So it's not your average elf ear. This is fantasy elf ear. And fantasy elf hair as well. So we're going to give her a little bit of flowing hair and some spiky hair. Question for me is, where do I want to put the spiky hair and where do I want to put the flowing hair? So I think some spikes should be up here. There we go. You don't know the proportions for that. Well, we can make up any proportions we want. So that's the fun part. And I'm getting very excited about these points. And this is going to be her pixie hair. I think when I was little, I had a haircut called a pixie, which I guess was really in style at the time. But I was young and I hated it because it was a short haircut that I felt like I was forced to get. For anybody whose moms like to cut their hair, sympathies go out to you. Which is why I started learning to cut my own hair. I got tired of whatever it was happening to my hair, and I became a beautician for many, many years. I had a lot of customers for like Boeing and back in Seattle, and a lot of people own their own businesses, software companies, that type of thing. There There we go. Yeah, this will be cool. Okay. So this tree, I think, should have a little place, like a little home for the really tiny elves. This is going to be the door. But we still have to make it look like a tree. And trees have all kinds of different designs on them, or bark, or whatever you want to call it. Here, this one has got a knot. A lot of trees have knots. I'm not really sure what that's about. And we'll do a couple more little leaves up here. I think. Yeah, and this will be our last leaf here. And then we'll start sticking to the berries and use my darker pencil so we can see the leaves I really want to bring out. These are going to be my main leaves. And berries. I like berries. Berries are good. They're very delicious. And I can barely keep anybody's attention, including my own. Has it been an hour yet? Yes. Here, I like this big leaf here. I like the way this one comes down. And then we have our hair going up. And our hair swirling around. Now keep in mind we're going to be painting over this. So a lot of the little things that we don't like will wind up different in the painting itself. But you know, you got to start somewhere, and you can't just like say, oh, you know, here's some paint and it's a gorgeous picture every time. Sometimes you plan it out, and you know it'll be a gorgeous picture because you have the end result. You're looking at it, you have the colors. But when you're making something up, you know, imagination wise, it's a totally different thing. And me, I always wind up changing my mind too. Like, oh, I want this here. Oh, wait, no, I don't. But I can erase it. And how do I make that ear look more like an ear? Yeah, they're confusing me too. It's here. You'll see it when I paint it. I'll just leave it like that. I won't put any detail in, but this here is her ear, okay? It looks like a leaf. And it kind of is because she's got other leaves coming out. Like that. So the ear is actually a very unique ear. But once it's painted, you'll see. Same with eyes and everything else. It all changes. And I don't know, Manna, if you saw that one I did last night. I'm not done with it. I might have showed it to you. But this one started with a pencil drawing, and then it evolved into a painting. So here's this one here. Let me pick that up a little bit. This is how it turned out. And it took me about, I don't know, 4 days to do this one. And there's still some finishing touches I need to do and want to do, like throw some oranges in there, which is what I'm going to be doing in a, you know, fast mode. What do you call it? Oh, you see it now? Oh, yeah, wow. Yeah, so this didn't start out like this. I had to draw, I had to get a basic idea. Then I put down some color, you know, let it dry overnight, and continued that way until we got to that point. So, whoops, it just doesn't happen like instantly. And sometimes things look like crap, and then at the end you're like, oh my gosh, that is so gorgeous. How did you do that? So it's important to think about that in advance in your brain, or write it down. Or a lot of people are very visual and you have to see it as you're writing, you know, see it while you're doing it for references. Okay. Yeah, so that one was, well, I was super stoked with that one, and I had much more planning I did with it as well. Okay. Can we still see this one? Let's go ahead and we'll finish up this tree here. I'm going to bring out a big branch. I'm trying to remember, branches kind of come like this, I think, somehow. But we want to make sure this tree has plenty of room for the guests it's going to hold in here. I'm going to draw a little light. This will be the chandelier. Entertainment area. Goes back into the tree, but you don't know how far. It's kind of like Narnia. Manna, you are so organic in how you create your art. I like that word, organic. I think that's good, right? All right, so here's our little tree designs. It's funny, a knot in a tree is so different than a knot in your foot or a knot in your leg or a sailor's knot or just saying knot that means no. There's so many different kinds of knots. I've never actually thought about it till just now. Manna, yes, it is good. Okay, thank you. Okay, now that was going to be a leaf. You need a little more pencil here. And I'm going to do some more circles. Circles seem to be my thing lately. So I'm just going to go with it. This is supposed to be hair. So we'll throw some green in this area when we start our coloring. This is a leaf. And I think this was good for hair. And then this will all be like a darker color leaf under here and lighter color leaves on top. I want a crinkle leaf. Leaves are not all perfect. And I think I'm going to have some hair swirling around this way as well. With some of her spike hair coming out. Organic. I like that word. I'm not feeling very organic tonight. Unless you can call organically tired organic. Which in that case, extremely organic. So we will have plenty of leaves from our branches and our vines and whatnot. Let's darken that tree up. And color, I love color, as you know, it's one of my favorite things. Does anyone have a favorite color? Maybe I can throw throw one of your favorite colors in this painting. I think that would be really cool. As soon as I can get my other camera working, I'll be able to do these in, I got it's okay, there's slow-mo, and regular mo, and oh, time lapse. Time lapse. That's what I'm thinking. Time lapse. Okay, so we got our trees. This here, I'm gonna put a little, well, probably a little fairy wing in here. She's just flying around. This is the tiny fairies. And they do what they can for us. And sometimes play tricks. But I would say those are the baby fairies that do that. See, so that the back, middle. I don't know. Looks like a frog fairy. Definitely got to get that other thing. Okay, this is one is to be flying. So should she wear a dress? I like fairies and dresses. So yes, she's going to be wearing a dress. This fairy wing flew all the way home. Okay. Little baby feet, little fairy feet. Very quiet tonight. So I think we've been on here for a little bit. Whoops. What time is it? Anybody know? Oh, you know what? I have a watch. I got a watch. I could tell you what time it is. I could tell myself what time it is. That would be helpful. All right, let's think. The most exciting thing that happened to me today. Or let's say interesting thing. The most interesting that happened to me today. Did I start at 8:45? Oh yeah, I got a few minutes. I'll be exactly an hour. Yeah, today I'd say the most interesting thing, and I'm thinking really hard. There's definitely something interesting. Something interesting is coming to me. It's coming to me. Let's see. I'll let you guys start. What kind of interesting thing did you have happen today? Oh yeah, Manna, why don't you talk about your what does it say? Make wrap stuff. It's 6:40 p.m. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Okay, so we won't do too much more here on this tree. I don't know if you can see it. When I do get this horizontal, I start doing more vertical work. It's my little flower watch. 9:44. PNW time. What's that mean? PNW. You know, all these tree branches usually have little fairies that come out. They climb up the stairs and they sit on these nice cushions. So these stairs come in from behind here. I'm going to get this back down close again. Again, I'm getting way too much further away. There, maybe you can see some of the details a little better. Because you know me, I can't help but focus on details. Lots of details. My favorite color is always has been and always will be purple. And there is our vine edge coming out again from somewhere. Pacific Northwest. Oh. So 640 you is 940 me. Yes, it is 940. Okay. So over here is going to be another tree. But I'm going to throw a bird in there and some other things. So we're going to have much more to this. I have a younger sister. She's amazing at sculpting art. And I actually bought one of her sculptures. It was so gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I paid a couple $100 for that. And I love it. And if she made more, I would collect them. They're like little sculptures of tree fairies, beautiful formed, coming out from a tree, just like climbing out from the leaf. And the intricate detail with she has what are those little gears for eyes, things like that. But anyway, she's so mega talented. And I've never actually collected anything really besides rocks in my life. So I think that that's a big deal that I buy my own sister's beautiful sculptures. This is not a beard. This is shading. A little more chin there. Okay, guys, it's been an hour. I'm tired. I'm Tuesday tired. Tomorrow is, wait, today's not Tuesday. It's Monday. Monday, that's why it's so slow. So Tuesday, we're going to have some more terrific drawing. We're going to have a lot of imagination, a lot of ideas flowing around, and we're going to wind up with another gorgeous painting, completely different than what I've done before. So look forward to that tomorrow. And sleep, yes, Manna, sleep. Wait, are you telling me to sleep? Because you're gonna make me fall asleep before I finish this. But I do need sleep. And we're gonna have like an owl in here somewhere, I think. Probably right in here. Get it ready so I don't forget. Wide-eyed owl with some, oops, owly ears. Little owl beak. Okay. Good night. Have a great one. Thank you for joining me again. I am so grateful and for liking my channel and subscribing if you haven't already. The more I build this channel up in my live stream, the more I can give back to the community. The more I can help give to others. There's another one that I did recently. You can kind of see that one. And this one was also planned out, but I really love it. It was just really different. Got another one on the rise. We're doing a logo for a band. Sneak peek. Okay. Working on a logo, but it's a mystery. All right. Good night. Love you. Thank you again for joining me. I will see more of you tomorrow. And blessings, or whatever it is you need tonight. I hope you have it, your rest, your peace, and you're one with the self. I love you too, sis. Good night. This will be available for your viewing pleasure within 20 minutes. Okay.